A new report details the challenges parents face when securing childcare in Montana. The study was done by nonprofit Kids Count Montana, which is a project of the Montana Budget and Policy Center.
The childcare challenges that we're talking about today have existed for many years. They've been highlighted even more as a result of the pandemic.
Because of the pandemic, Montana Kids Count decided to look through the childcare data once again this spring. Around the same time, the state received over $200 million in COVID relief funds to support childcare and early childhood education. The goal was to find ways to spend those funds on solutions to Montana's lack of affordable and adequate childcare. According to the report, Montana averages just one childcare slot for every 3 kids under the age of 6. It also found the average wage for a childcare worker was just under $11 an hour, or about $23,000 a year. That is less than half the wage of a kindergarten teacher and just barely above the poverty level for a family of 3.
And Montana does have this really unique opportunity to think about, not only short-term solutions to help businesses and help families right now, but how can we think long-term and really build the system that we need in Montana? That stood out to us as, something that's of concern. If we're talking about building a childcare system that works, we need to think about paying living wages to the people that, are providing essential care to our children.
Paying workers living wages was not the only solution proposed by the report. They also mentioned using the relief funds to grant childcare providers more spots for toddlers and young children, especially in high poverty or rural areas.
Not addressing the issues that are, outlined in this report, really it's going to prolong Montana's recovery. Thinking about the economy as a whole, it's going to make it harder for businesses to find quality employees. Parents, they need a reliable and safe place to send their kids in order to show up to work.
Kids Count Montana says labor force participation for mothers with young children dropped 7% between 2019 and 2020. And inadequate childcare costs businesses $55 million and families $145 million in wages.
Thinking really big picture, moving our economy forward depends on childcare.
Kids Count says they will take the results of the report to the State Health Advisory Commission as they talk about how to use the relief funds. In Helena, Alexi Guayo, MTN News.